Amy Jo Johnson is an American actress, singer, songwriter, scriptwriter, producer, musician and gymnast, first starring as the Pink Ranger Kimberly and Hart in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Aside from Power Rangers, she is also known for her roles in Felicity, The Division, Wildfire, and Flashpoint. She also starred in television films and movies including Susie Q, Killing Mr. Griffin, Perfect Body, Sweetwater, and Magma, Volcanic Disaster. Johnson is one of very few Power Rangers alumni to continue her career as an actress. Johnson released her first song, Puddle of Grace, when she was on Felicity. Since then, she has released a few solo albums. As a volunteer, she has participated as a tutor for refugee children through the International Rescue Committee's summer program in the Bronx and made trips to Bosnia as a volunteer with the Global Children Unregistered Trademark S organization. Personal life: Johnson was born in Dennis, Massachusetts, on Cape Cod, a daughter of Greg Johnson, a car salesman, and his wife Christine, who managed a clothing store. She became interested in gymnastics and, after training 4 years, decided to aim for the Olympic Games. She reached Class 1 and participated in competitions hosted in the United States and Europe in uneven bars, vault, beam and floor. She was forced to abandon gymnastics following a severe injury. Johnson is married to Olivia Ginner. They live in Toronto, and have one daughter, Francesca Christine, born December 1, 2008. Acting and music career: at the age of 18, after graduating from Dennis Yarmouth Regional High School, Johnson moved to New York City to pursue an acting career. She attended the Lee Strasberg Theatre Institute and the American Musical and Acting Academy. She moved to Los Angeles to audition for her first part. Johnson's first role was as Kimberly Ann Hart, the Pink Ranger, in the 1993 series Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. She acquired the role within the first month of her mainstay in LA. Her gymnastics background was an advantage for her in fight scenes, as the Hart character was also an accomplished gymnast. Her martial arts skills were learned from choreographers in the studio. The series achieved unexpected success, and Johnson had a fair share of media exposure. Her appearances on the show jump-started her career and served as a positive influence for many younger viewers and fans. After she left the series in 1995, Johnson went on to star in the Disney Channel's Susie Q and the Saved by the Bell, the new Class episode Backstage Pass as Linda. In 1997, she starred in NBC's adaptation of Lois Duncan's novel Killing Mr. Griffin as Susan McConnell and also played Andy Bradley, a gymnast with an eating disorder, in Perfect Body. Johnson also participated in the film Without Limits. She also reprised her role as Kimberly Hart in Turbo, a Power Rangers movie. She jokingly stated in the I Love the 90s 1993 special that having been the Pink Power Ranger was something she would never live down. When she was interviewed on both Live with Regis and Kathy Lee and The Sharon Osbourne Show, Johnson said that Power Rangers was a great first job. In 2012, Johnson revealed in an interview that becoming famous because of the show was overwhelming and gave her nightmares, but she did say that she learned many things from being on the show and is grateful to the fans who watched her on the program as children. In 1998, Johnson played the part of a vampire in Cold Hearts. Soon after, she was invited to play Julie Emmerich, a college freshman who becomes the best friend of the title character on the WB series Felicity. She was in the series for 2.5 years. Her character in the series was originally described as a dancer, but Johnson convinced the producers to change that to a singer and guitarist, which led Johnson to being able to perform Puddle of Grace, a song she wrote. The song was added to the show's official soundtrack. Her talent in music also led her to star in Sweetwater, A True Rock Story, a biography about Nancy Nevins and Sweetwater, who were the first band to play at the Woodstock Festival. Johnson then took roles in Interstate 60, Pursuit of Happiness, Infested, and Hard Ground. She also had guest starring roles on Spin City and ER. She starred as Stacey Reynolds in the 4th season of The Division. She released her debut album, The Trans-American Treatment, and performed in the Los Angeles area with the Amy Jo Johnson Band. She released another album, Imperfect, in March 2005. In 2006, Johnson co-starred in Magma, Volcanic Disaster, a Sci-Fi Channel telefilm. Johnson also was on ABC Family's original show Wildfire as Tina Sharp, the villain of the first season. She also starred in a few episodes of What About Brian, as Karen, Brian's girlfriend. She has also taken on roles in 2 independent films, Veritas, Prince of Truth and Islander. Johnson also starred in the Lifetime television movie Fatal Trust. In December 2007 she contributed guest vocals to Koichi and Hush's cover of the Cars track Since You're Gone, which was released as a single. Beginning in 2008, Johnson became a series regular of Flashpoint as Constable Jules Callahan, a member of the fictional Strategic Response Unit of the Toronto Police Service. The series premiere aired on CTV and CBS on July 11, 2008. Her song Dancing in Between was featured on Flashpoint and was released as a single. Her song, Goodbye, was also featured in the Flashpoint episode, Terror. Johnson to date has released 3 albums. She has also directed and produced 2 short films, Bent and Lines. Johnson will be a recurring character in USA Network's Cover Affairs during Season 5. Awards and nominations. Among other notable recognitions, Johnson received a nomination for Best Performance by an Actress in a Continuing Leading Dramatic Role at the 24th Annual Gemini Awards in 2009. Filmography, film, television, discography, studio albums, The Trans-American Treatment, Imperfect, Never Broken, as a featured performer, Felicity, Sweetwater, Since You're Gone, Souvenirs, References. External links, official website, Amy Jo Johnson on MySpace, Amy Jo Johnson at the Internet Movie Database.